Well, this is the start of our project of building a greenhouse. We dug the base out and laid a frame for us to put it in. We built a box to put the heatsink in and dug that into the ground. It was quite wet this winter, so the project took a while. Then I made the pipe to go into the base of the greenhouse, into the base of the pit, for the air to go through. It's all screwed together, all the joints, and drilled so that the ventilation can come out of the pipe. Put pea gravel in the bottom of the pit and then covered the pipe with broken crushed glass. Then when the weather got better, we had a concrete mixer delivered, which we put together, and then with the help of the dog we laid the concrete, and the pit was then filled with as many glass bottles as my workmates could give me. Honestly, they weren't all mine. Brown bottles or blue bottles, any dark coloured glass. The dog still helped. Anyway, now we laid out all the equipment ready for the making up of the greenhouse, which we had to wait a couple of weeks for the concrete to dry and for a decent day's weather, because we knew this was going to take all day to put together. We laid it out on the garden, started to put the frame together. Before we carried the frame round, laid it onto the concrete. And after we laid it on the concrete, the sun came out, we started to erect it, and the erection went quite well with the dog helping. Everything worked perfectly. All the instructions were quite easy to follow, and all the parts were numbered, and it all went together quite well. It's a PALRAM greenhouse, PALRAM. Anyway, everything went together just as it said in the pictures and in the instructions, so we were quite happy with the final outcome. Everything was going well. We decided where we were going to put the skylight in the roof, and that was fitted quite easily. The weather stayed nice all day, which was helpful. And the pit, as the pit was full, as soon as I finished putting the greenhouse up, I covered the top of the glass bottles in the pit with more pea gravel, and that took quite a lot of bags of pea gravel to go down in between the bits of glass. But I'm hoping that the pea gravel conducts the warm air as well as the bottles will. Then I started to make up the fitments for inside. There's some shelving being made, shelving put inside, and then we got to the finished product, and we've put the solar panel on the roof, or inside the roof, which now runs a fan at the back, and the fan sucks the warm air from the top of the greenhouse in through the drain pipe into the bottom of the pit, and then the heat should come up through the gravel on a night time when the air's cooled down. Then I put some paving around the entrance to make it look nicer, and hopefully in the summer we're going to have lots of tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and as much as we can. Anyway, thanks for watching.